I believe I don't want to say dude name wrong. Uh, Mr. Williams. I want to say Marcellus. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I might be saying it wrong. I don't want to say his name wrong. Let me look it up. Uh, Executed the man. To me, it's it's damn near no different of what they did, how they executed dude, or kind of what they doing to Diddy. Kind of the same thing, a public execution. But that just shows all you coons and all that. That just goes to show you how much they really give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They could have easily just, even if they wanted to uh, give dude the the death penalty and all that, they could have just put it on hold for a little bit just to investigate the you know all the different things that were coming up or whatever. It would be better to investigate and figure out if any of that stuff had any held any weight than to even risk killing an innocent person. Why even risk it? There's a chance this guy might be innocent. He's not already did 20 some years. There's a chance he might be innocent. You know what I'm saying? Let's find out first. Okay, we're gonna put the execution on hold. Let's find out if any of this any of these this evidence or statements or whatever's going on now holds any weight before we just decide to take a life. That's like that's like playing God. You decide to take a life. You see what I'm saying? Y'all worship y'all worship these people. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's like it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can only imagine how many. Most of the people, I ain't gonna say most, probably like 50%. I think 50% of the people that's in jail don't even supposed to be in jail. Facts. They some people that's in jail supposed to be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like they need we need them away from other people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but most of the people that's in jail, I'm willing to say most because I'm willing to think that it's over 50%, probably like 51, 52, 55% that's in there really just because they didn't have no money, they couldn't make bonds, they didn't have this, they didn't have that, they had a court appointed on you, they, you know, that's really what it be. That's like 55% of the people that's in there. It's just in there because they didn't have enough money to pay a lawyer to talk for them, to say the right shit, to get them probation or get them this or treatment or this or that. You know what I'm saying? So they end up in jail shit 'cause they ain't got no money. A lot of people getting railroaded. You know what I'm saying? Like people, to me, people that belong in jail are people that harm other people in any type of fashion. You know what I'm saying? People that I ain't gonna say just harm, violate other people. Cause you can violate somebody without necessarily harming them. You can break in their house. I think that's violating them. You know what I'm saying? So people that violate other people, I think that's who need to be in jail. Cause we got to get them away from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Cause they gonna fuck over everybody. So I get that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the death penalty and all that, I think I think the death penalty should be, immediate. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it should be for no iffy type shit. We don't know. If you had to do too much investigating and all that, and too much, if there wasn't no camera, you ain't see the person. I think the death penalty, like people you seen would kill them on camera or something. Like, it was on camera. We seen it. We seen you do it. That's you on the camera. We seen that you had the weapon. You did what you did. We got it on camera. That's the death penalty right there. Anything other than that, and you don't really know, and you like, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't know. We think he did it. All the evidence said he did it, but we don't really know for real. If it's on that, you shouldn't necessarily whack the person because you don't. You can't reverse that. Let's say down the line you figure out they didn't do it. Okay, ooh, they didn't even do it. We got this evidence right here saying ooh, we gonna figure out that we done already whacked them and shit. Damn, that one bites the dust. Oh well, that's how they know that. That's how you know they don't really give a fuck about you because to put that on hold and investigate further would just be just some paperwork. It's nothing more than some paperwork. The judge just needed to fill out some form or something saying he needed an extension or it was simply just some paperwork. So your life ain't even worth the ink on a pen and a piece. Your life ain't worth a few months and the ink on a pen and a piece of paper. Your life is less than that because that's what it would have took to investigate dude's case further, and a lot of other people's cases too. It would have took a simple mark of the pen, a phone call, however they simple. Him calling down to the jailers, the judge calling down to the jailers. Uh, put that on hold. Simple, simple. So the fact that they wouldn't do something simple as that, they'd rather end your life than do some simple investigation on. And from what I understood, from what I don't know anything about the case for real. So I'm just going on what I've seen on the news and on different platforms and whatnot. And from what I understand, even the prosecutor had reversed how he felt about the evidence in the case and whatnot. So you got the prosecutor even saying, "No, don't do this." Woo, so that's pure hate. That's pure. That's like some KKK shit. That's like a public. They publicly lynched dude. That was a public lynching. Publicly lynched dude. You know what I'm saying? That's like some KKK shit in 2024, right for everybody to see. That's crazy. Like that that system is wild. Most of the people there shouldn't even be there. The jails shouldn't be so savage either. I was watching a documentary. Um, I don't remember which country it was, but I think I want to say Switzerland. I want to say, but I could be wrong. But they jail was like a fucking college or something. It wasn't all savages like that. You know what I'm saying? They had they rooms was like a real room, like an actual room at a house and shit. You know what I'm saying? They had cafeteria where they ate, and it was like good food and stuff. They had classes and different college courses they could take and stuff. They would actually come out of there like with some type of trade. They would really actually be rehabilitated. they weren't put into a savage environment. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of makes it worse. If you were savage on the streets and then you get put into a cage, into an environment where it's savage, it's even more savage. What the fuck you gonna do on the? How you gonna come out on the other end of that? Savage, even more savage. So it's not producing. Uh, it's not producing nothing positive. It's making it worse. That's what I'm saying. So like a lot of people that do crimes and all that. I think this is what I think. I think if it's for money, they should just get fined. And then the jails that are for the people that we just need to get away from everybody else need to be a more civilized situation. Not a little savage, look like a dog can on this shit. You fucking the people head up, so you fucking their head up, and then put them back in society and expect them to walk in a straight narrow line and all that. After you done fucked their head up and shit. So they need to just totally rehab all the prisons and make them to where, I mean, have the kennel style shit for the motherfuckers just, you know, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer motherfuckers. Even Jeffrey Dahmer, even them, if they still with it, I don't see why we gotta be so inhumane to somebody because they made a mistake or because they crazy in the fucking head. Why we gotta be so inhumane to them? You know what I'm saying? Like that's creating a lot of the bullshit. That whole system need a rehab. That whole death penalty thing need to be I need to look back over that. I'm not even necessarily saying I ain't for the death penalty. I'm just saying the process of it, the the legal process of it probably need to look over and how it actually how it actually functions. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently it don't function correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, but shit, it's another day, another dollar. I couldn't believe I was watching the goddamn Lee Dolph case or whatever, and it's wild how the one little youngster just told it on. He just got there and just told the whole everything. Yeah. Pointed the other dude out, all that. I was like, dang, that ought to teach y'all. I hope you young people was watching that. I really hope a lot of young people paying attention to these court cases and all that. The young thug and all of these court cases. Look at their life. See how they life panning out and shit. Not gonna sit there and act like I'm perfect. So I'm not speaking on this like speaking on this from a perspective where I'm some fucking goody two shoes perfect person or something. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just passing some of my wisdom along. And I wish I would have been able to peep shit like this when I was younger. But I hope I hope y'all paying attention to these cases. You see what I'm saying? Because it's putting a light on a bunch of shit. All the all them niggas around you, you do a crime with them, they all gonna tell you. They lying. They acting tough and all that. You think they tough for the way they act and all that. But they ain't really they ain't tough like that. Money, don't start trying to be the crime boss and all that. You know what I'm saying? Get you some money and go put yourself up somewhere. You get some big bag like your Young Thug and them and all that. Go put yourself up somewhere and work on your music or whatever you're working on. That's all them niggas should have did. All of them. They don't. They still be wanting to be gangster and all that. Crime. They want to be a crime boss and all that. But that's gonna be your demise every time. It's like a broken record. Like the same thing just happening over and over again. Just the same thing. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm crime bossing. Oh, I got a record deal. I'm a crime boss. Oh, they do the same thing. Crash out. I was thinking about that too the other day. I was thinking, oh shit, oh shit, beyond this shit, man. I was thinking about, you know what I was thinking about? You know how us as black men and all that, we we kind of looked at as criminals and all that. We done, and a lot of us have been criminals and all that. But what I'm saying is, like, we got this gang mentality, and we got this criminal mind and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then we done made all this money being criminals and all that, just all the different facets of, you know, narcotics and ladies of the night and all these different facets and street money and all that. We done made all these millions and as a collaborative effort, probably even billions of dollars on in criminal activity. Okay, now remember when uh, like the gangsters from Italy and all that, the time they came over here and they was, wreaking havoc and all that with all the gangster shit. They extort motherfuckers. They doing all this stuff, right? They they still in power. Don't you know they took that money? Don't you know they took that money and they a lot of them was the one that owned the casino, a lot of casinos and this and the third still own a bunch of shit. So a lot of those Italian mafias and all that, they just transferred that wealth. They took that money and built shit with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's I was thinking about that with us. I was like, dang, just imagine if we were more had been more organized around the crime shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it took the money and built some shit with it. Like we had like a little you know how the Asians got the little Chinatown. Like even in my town in Arlington, they got the Chinatowns and shit here and there. You know what I'm saying? They got a big couple big ones. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if we had put our money, you know, put all the crime money all in a pot, so like we had a union or something. You know what I'm saying? We had a gangsters union. You know what I'm saying? We putting all the money in a pot. Everybody got to pay so much every month. Everybody got to put like 10 bands or 5 bands or whatever into the pot every month. You know what I'm saying? And the pot is big and a big, $1 billion in that motherfucker. $100 million in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The pot big. We use it to bond people out. We use it to pay lawyers. We use it to all kind of different stuff. You know what I'm saying? So but we also use it to buy properties, buy business properties, build business properties, own shit, build Wakanda. You know what I'm saying? Out of like the Asians, I think the Chinatown, we need to have Wakanda town. And then it's like it is some like in Houston. That's why I like Houston a lot too. Because in Houston, it's a lot of little Wakanda towns. You know what I'm saying? In Houston, it's a lot of little African little shop, like shopping centers where a number of Africans. Um, but I'm saying it's probably they probably work in the shop, they're renting the shop. But I can almost guarantee you the one that owned the building probably ain't African. So that's what I'm talking about, like the ground, the land, and the building and all that. Yeah, we the landlord. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of the Russian gangsters and all that too. A lot of the gangsters, that's what they did. They put their money together. and bought shit, casinos, this, that, and the third. You know, bought a bunch of shit, started businesses. You know what I'm saying? Build wealth. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just all. It wasn't all about fighting each other and shit. It was about building wealth. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not. I'm just veering off the topic. The topic. I was speaking on the Mr. Williams when they assassinated. Um, have y'all noticed it'd be a lot of black men that be like getting exonerated from the crime. Be a lot of black men getting exonerated. It's hardly ever a white man or any other race that gets exonerated. It's always a black man. I mean, what that means is a bunch of black people get sent to jail and do shit. You know what I'm saying? And the one that get exonerated just happen to be the one that figure out how to, you know, do the right paperwork and do whatever they need to do to yeah, I got my Bluetooth on. Shit probably ain't even sound good. Do whatever they have to do to get the exoneration. They didn't. That shit just didn't happen. They had to be going to the law library, figuring this out, figuring that out, doing this, doing that, doing this, and then they still end up losing uh, so much time off of their life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Still end up losing a whole bunch of time on their life. You know what I'm saying? Being locked up for something they didn't even do. So it's like, is it justice or is it just us? Shit, it's not justice. They don't even be looking for justice. Like in the in the P Diddy situation, they not looking. They ain't looking for justice. They not trying to they not trying to figure out if this is if this is true or not, or if this is they just trying to spank dude. It's not ain't looking for ain't no justice. Justice mean you trying to figure out right and what's wrong. Like what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Like that's justice. Not uh I'ma fuck you over no matter what. My job is to fuck you over. That ain't justice. You know what I'm saying? That's half of justice. That's the half of I'ma fuck you over. The other half is I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this and see if you don't need to get fucked over. But they not going on that half. It's all fuck you over half. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? It's like they already done found dude guilty in the social realm. You know what I'm saying? He already guilty. So it's gonna be hard to prove that he not guilty in court. And then how they gonna find jurors? Everybody in the world know about that P Diddy shit. How they gonna find jurors that's biased that ain't been keeping up with all the social stuff? I don't know. Dude probably got it hard too. He probably in a cell. This nigga was living in fucking wherever he wanted to live. Had several homes and shit. Probably staying in expensive hotels. All different countries, is in the third, whenever you want, flying here, flying there, doing that, and then now you're in a cell eating a fucking honey bun and shit, and a pack of noodles. Nah, man, it's fucked up. I think they fucking do it over. I think least case scenario, they should have gave him bond and shit. You know what I'm saying? And it shouldn't even been no crazy ass bond either. It should have been like uh, $250,000 bond or some shit like that. They just don't tax you because they know you got it. That's why niggas be getting like a hundred, $20 million bond, all this type of shit because they know you got it. They taxing you according to how much you got. So Diddy, they probably should have made his shit like about if they was gonna tax him according to what he worth, they probably I say they probably should have gave him about $2 million bond. 2 million, $2 million bond. That's what he should have. They should have let him out. He probably would dip though. If he's smart, he would. I'm saying, if I was him, I'd dip. I wouldn't even shit. I would have been dipped. He should have thought about that. If I was Diddy, I would have been dipped and went to some other country or whatever. I would have been on my Russell Simmons, straight up, because you can't win after you already. Even if you innocent, you can't win after this. After it's like a public, it's like a public lynching type thing. Once the crowd, it's like the whole crowd is against you. Kill them! You know, they all yelling and shit. Kill, kill the motherfucker! They yelling at the crowd. They throwing bottles and shit. Kill him! We hate this motherfucking ass. They done got the whole mob. It's a mob now, so you can't really defeat the mob. You got the whole mob on you now. They got what's the sticks with the fire on the end? They got the sticks with the fire and shit. They throwing bottles and shit. Something gotta happen. They can't let you go. The mob ain't gonna allow the mob. Something gotta happen now. That's why they mobbed up, so something could happen. Something gotta happen. It's like that now. So it don't matter. You gonna get attacked by the mob. The mob gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where he at with it. The mob done turned against him. All the people that was running with him been turned against him. They was all running with him. They probably was at the party too. They they was all running with him and shit. The only person I seen get up there and say something on P Diddy behalf is Ray J. I seen Ray J say something. Ray J don't give a fuck though. That's what I like about Ray J. Ray J, he gonna say whatever the fuck. He like a spoiled kid. He like a spoiled rich kid. But he gonna say whatever the fuck he wanted. He gonna say. He remind me of like all. That's how the Arlington kids was. Like the uppity kids with money in Arlington. That's how they were when I was growing up. They was uppity, had money and all that, but they would just say where the fuck they want to say, how they want to say it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Outspoken, like Ray J. He don't give a fuck if it sounds stupid or whatever. He gonna get it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with him. So he uh he stepped out there and said something. Uh, it's kind of. I mean, I get it. It's a tricky situation. You can't really. It's gonna be tough jumping out there on Puffy behalf. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, look how he looking right now. If you siding with that shit, they gonna think you was at one of the parties. Yeah, oh, this nigga must have been at the party and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you siding with this nigga, they gonna think you was at the party. If you a celebrity, you can't. If you a celebrity, you can't side with him right now. Cause they gonna swear you was at the party getting baby oil. They gonna swear you was getting baby oil. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have that on your image like you was getting baby oil and shit. So nah, you can't. Nah, you ain't going. uh, That's what's going on, man. It's a public lynching. They just did a literal public. They did a literal public lynching on Mr. Williams, and now they doing a figurative, which may even it's a figurative public lynching as of now. However, um, it could definitely turn into a literal public lynching if they take the Einstein route with it. So it could easily go from figurative to literal. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, I really hope that ain't these people intentions with like it's way worse people. If we just gotta do that to somebody, it's way worse people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's way worse people that we deserve that to happen to. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think P Diddy is one of those people. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I think he's just a freaky dude. I don't think he's some evil fucking you know tyrant. Putting guns in people's head, making them do this and doing that. I don't think that's really going on. When they when they building a case against you, and this goes for anybody building a case against you, not just the government. I hate them. Or anybody building a case against you, they gotta paint whatever they painting on you. They gotta extra paint it. You know what I'm saying? They gotta super extra paint it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a part of that's how it works. That's how you spread, hate. You gotta extra it up and shit. So that's how they turn his freaky deaky parties into, you know, which is, I mean, that's definitely a weird. If you're not into that type of shit, that's definitely weird. I give it that, but I don't know if it's criminal. You know what I'm saying? And, like I was saying before, as far as him flying in the SMEX workers and all that, that's the criminal part. But I feel like even that, why are they talking about life and all that? Are we gonna get a man life? He's gonna. I don't even think dude got a criminal record. So his first felony or his first charge for flying in some coochie, and he's supposed to get life for that. That sounds stupid. It's people that have murdered people. The one, the one, the one female police officer that walked in the dude's house and killed him in his house. I think she didn't even get but 10 years. I don't even think she got that. So this nigga gonna get this bruh killed a dude unalived. What I'm doing now really is practicing to do this without cussing and all that and talking too crazy. That's what I'm trying to do on here. Is I'm trying to tone. I don't know if I'm doing it successfully, but I'm trying to not be so cussing and all that. But what was I saying? Uh, I forgot what point I was making. Um, whatever, man. But yeah, I think, dude. I think he definitely a freaky dude. I think he definitely flew in um, and I think the feds definitely have evidence of all that. But I think even if he is guilty of that, okay, y'all was talking about the comparison of somebody doing what Puffy did versus somebody doing what that police officer did. Okay, compare the two. So you got the female police officer walked in the dude's house and killed him in his own house. She gets 10 years. You got a dude who flew in some people and had sex, had schmecks. Flew in some people and had a schmecks party, and he's facing life. You see the difference? That's insane. You see what I'm saying? The murder, you should definitely get way more for a murder than pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, this chick got 10 years. And she walked in the dude's house. Just imagine if a black guy, imagine if it was reversed. If the black guy had walked in her house and killed her. Do you imagine how many years he would have got? It wouldn't have been 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Y'all not peeping game. Y'all so busy being coons and all that. I don't know if, I guess if I'm being nice and trying to be nice and stuff on these records, I probably should stop calling people coons and stuff. But I got to come up with another word for it because it definitely fits a certain category of person that I'm trying to describe. So I just need to come out with another word so I'm not being so offensive. Let me think. What can I call the coon? But I'm not. How can I call a person a coon without calling them a coon? Let me think. Uh, Critter. Nah, that's still kind of offensive. Um, um, Amateur blacks. That's what it is. Cause they not pro. They not pro black. They amateur blacks. Okay, the amateur blacks. I don't think that's offensive. That's just a level of blackness. So you're not on my level. You're not pro. You're amateur. You're amateur black. So the amateur blacks, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why I gotta call them now. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. So you had the amateur blacks co-signing that type of shit. The black shit. He shouldn't have did what he did. That's why he got 1,000,000 years. Okay, but his counterpart got 5. So do we ever address that, or do we just leave that where it's at? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a problem too, though. Why are we always facing life in 1,000,000 years and all that for same stuff that our counterparts get 5, 10 years for? Chat, I gotta figure it out. I'm doing it on my phone. How I do the chat? I don't know how to pull it up. Do I like black people? Um, some. I love. You know what? I love all people. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like all people. You know what I'm saying? I generally have a love for all people, meaning that I want to see everybody pretty much excel at whatever they're trying to do. I have a general, I think I can call that love. You know what I'm saying? Where I want to see everybody succeed. I want to see them alive and healthy. Moving forward, whatever they're trying to do in life. I want to see everybody doing that, no matter who it is, what color, creed, male, female, whatever. Um, but do I like black people? I don't like some. I don't like some black people. I can honestly say that. There's some black people I don't like. I don't like. I don't like the old me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. It's some black people I don't like. I need to figure out how to do the chat. Can you even do that on the phone? Or you got to be doing the stream? You got to use the StreamYard app, or can you do it with the YouTube app? Cause I'm on the YouTube app and I don't see no chat button, and then open the stream. It's open. open options. I don't know, man. I gotta figure this shit out. I probably gotta do it through a different app or something. Cause when I hit the little options tab, it don't show nothing but I know that's when I'm hitting the little three dots, and it shows share and cancel. That's all it shows when I hit the little three dots. It says share and then cancel. Chat field. If I hit the other chat box looking thing, it say chat filter. I don't know, man. I'm probably using the wrong app. I think you can do this through StreamYards or something. Let me see. I've been trying to figure that out the whole time. It's how to do the chat. You say what is pro-black? To me, pro-black. To me, every last black person should be pro-black, because to me, pro-black means that you as a black person, and I guess you don't even have to be black. You as a person want to see black people succeed, kind of like what I was just saying. You have a general bottom line love for black people. You want to see them. You want to see black people succeed, move forward with their health, with their wealth, all this type of stuff. So you have a general want for black people to succeed, move forward, grow bigger, greater, grander. Um, you want any issues they have, you want them to fix them, or whatever they consider fixing them. You want black people to succeed, basically. So that's why I think every last black person should be pro-black. Cause how you black, and so you don't want, even if you just want yourself to succeed, that's pro-black. Cause you're black. So if you're pro yourself, that means you're pro-black. So I don't understand when black people say they not pro-black. I never understand that. I'm like, how you not pro-black and you black? That don't make any sense. So you don't want to see yourself succeed. You don't want better for yourself. You don't want to grow. You don't want yourself to grow. You don't. I don't get that. I think if you black, you should want yourself. And because when you look at other black people, you half-ass see yourself. So you should want yourself, meaning, your image, your reflection. You should want that to grow. I don't see why anybody would be against that. So I don't understand. I never understand when people say, when I hear black people say, the pro-black. I never understand when a black person says pro-black, but they talking about another group of people. You know what I'm saying? They say, these pro-blacks. But they talking about somebody outside themselves. When I say pro-blacks, I'm talking about us. I'm talking about black people pretty much. When I say pro-black, I'm just talking about any black person that is not on a path to self-destruction, that wants to see themselves succeed, want to see the black people around them succeed. That's pro-black to me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody should be on that. Their views on the black culture. Black culture I have probably a different view on that. Cause what is black culture though? I don't even think we have. I think our culture. My view on this question is gonna be kind of offensive to people. This one might make people mad. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we don't. I feel like our culture is slave culture. I feel like that's our culture. Slave. Like our culture is being slaves because we claim hip hop to be our culture. We say, oh, hip hop. You know, we're hip hop people. It's our culture. But technically, the Jewish people own hip hop. So if we're claiming hip hop to be our culture, we're claiming to be slaves. That means that even at a high level of income, we still like glamorize being a slave. Even once we have money and everything, we still happy about being a slave. We still put that at a high level. So that's what I'm saying. Our culture is being a slave. It's not hip hop because we don't. Hip hop ain't our culture. That ain't ours. How can we say it's ours and we don't own it? It don't make any sense. The the um the Chinese can say they own freaking a lot of the different textile industries. The um who runs the coffee? The the colonizers in Africa can say they own a lot of the coffee industries. The Jewish can claim rights to the hip hop industry. The um uh A lot of the Indians can claim ownership to a lot of the casinos. But what, as black people, what industry can we claim ownership to? What industry do we participate in that we are not slaves to? That we stand at the top of the pyramid? Which industry are we at the top of the pyramid of? Somebody tell me that. And whatever industry that is, that's our culture. But we don't have that industry, so that means our culture is being slaves to everybody else's industry. That's our culture, being slaves. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be offensive. My answer to that is a little offensive to a lot of people because slavery is our culture. It literally is. We can dress it up and try to pretend like our culture is hip hop and all that, but we don't even that. We don't design that. We don't. We don't. We don't put who we want at the top of the pyramids. We don't control the pricing. We don't control anything in that. We slaves to that. Even the ones who have money and all that, they slaves to them people. So how can we claim that to be our culture? That sounds crazy to me. When people claim hip hop is our culture, that literally proves that we slaves. That slavery is our culture. We we were slaves building this thing. You know what I'm saying? We built this thing on our backs as slaves. We in the penitentiaries as slaves. We even the ones of us that make money, that have a lot of money and all that, that's in the hip hop industry, they slaves. Our whole culture is being slaves. Nobody wants to admit to it. Make a Spotify live so I can talk with you. I don't know what that is. A Spotify live, that's a thing? I didn't even know that was a thing. How does that work? That's a what is a Spotify live? Is that a like a podcast type of situation? I know what Spotify is. I just don't know. I never heard of Spotify live. Is that something new or something? Uh, no, but our culture is being slave. I hate that. I hate that. But I'm a realist. I'm not no. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't just live in this delusional state of being. I'm like Neo. I look at myself like Neo in the Matrix. Neo, only thing Neo did, Neo wasn't magical. Neo just knew exactly what the fuck was going on. So he knew how to, since he knew exactly what was going on, he knew how to manipulate it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't look at our, I'm a realist. So I sit back and just look at the shit. Damn, I'm supposed to not be cussing. I sit back and look at all this stuff like code, like Neo, how he looked at it as code. I look at it like code. I just sit back and watch it. And what I see is we are not owners of any industry. We're slaves to all of them. The the hair weave industry. There's no black woman at the top of that. There should be a black woman at the top of that. At the top, she should be, yeah, I run this. I'm the queen of fucking, I mean, damn, excuse my language. I'm the queen of, I'm creating a podcast. We can talk, look up the app, podcast. We like to have a conversation. Yeah, hook it up. Um, yeah, so it should be like a black woman who's like, maybe even Oprah. Somebody, one of the black women that got a lot of money, should have been took over the the hair industry and all that. It should be a black woman at the top of that. You know what I'm saying? It should be the age. You shouldn't go to the hood and every corner you turn it's an Asian hair store. And I'm not against the Asian people and all that. I'm just speaking for my people right now. I'm not saying the Asians shouldn't be on their hustle. Got a lot of my game from how the Asians hustle. You know what I'm saying? I respect their hustle. But I'm just speaking for my people what we should have done. You see what I'm saying? Like it should be a black woman at the top of that pyramid of the hair industry and all that. That's what I'm saying. Of the hip hop industry, it should be a black man. Of the NBA, it should be a black man at the top of the pyramid. Of the NFL, it should be a black man at the top of the pyramid. Of the a lot of the movie now, what's his face? Medea. Damn, what's his name? Oh, let me quality. Quality weave isn't in our area. It's across the water. What, the Asians are the ones who create or make that or whatever? Yeah, I probably agree with that. But what I'm saying is at the top of that pyramid in this country. Maybe she's getting her supply from uh, you know, Asia or wherever at first. But then maybe she starts building maybe she gets so much money she becomes the billionaire, uh, trillionaire hair lady. So now she creates um, factories in this country that are doing the hair or however they do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That when I say top of the pyramid, I'm saying as high as you can get up on there, on the on the pyramid. You're gonna have to get distribution and different sources to make stuff for you. That's gonna be a thing always with any business. So even if you're at the top of the pyramid, you're still gonna have stuff sourced out to different uh, countries and whatnot. So what I'm saying at the top of the pyramid is just be the top person, the top representative for that industry, the top the person that brings in the most revenue, like just the top person. You know what I'm saying? Like as high on the ladder as you can be. In all the industries, there's not a black person at the top of the ladder of none of the stuff. Not of the hair industry, not of the entertainment industry, not of the sports industry, not of the real estate industry, not of the nothing. That's what I'm saying. Why are we not the top of the person of the any of the stuff? That's what I'm saying. And since we spend so much money on the hair and all that, that should be one of the you know ones that we shoot to own. You know what I'm saying? Like the NBA. NBA is another one that we should shoot to own. That's all. Why is all the players black, but the owner of the team is white? That pisses me off. That screams slavery. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's not what it is, even if that's totally just business, that's just how the ball bounced. Woo, okay, y'all had y'all run. All the owners, Caucasian, and I'm not. I don't never want to sound like I'm against Caucasian people or nothing. I just be speaking so strong for my people that it be sounding like that sometimes. But what I'm saying is, why do they own that? Why are all the players black and the owners white? I don't get that. Take that. We need to take that. We need to get on our Diddy. No, pause. We need to get on not on our Diddy and like somebody gonna take that and we need to get on our Diddy as far as we need to take that. The NBA. All of that. Why we don't need to be the players? That's the whole point I'm making. We need to stop being the players, be the owners. Well, I ain't gonna say stop being the players, because then the game will be boring as hell. But we need to be the owners too. We need to have melanated folks at the top of these pyramids. The election and all that. That's we not in the top of that. We don't have Obama didn't get in there because of us. Obama got in there because of them. Obama, they placed him in there. Obama was a relative. Obama got bloodline with them folks. Obama didn't. That wasn't no fluke. That was he was placed there like a chess piece. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying black people that ain't placed there. You know what I'm saying? Like Broner, the Indians, uh, quality weave. I don't like weave, man. Straight up, I really don't. I like natural women. I don't like none of that stuff. I hate that. I hate weave, all that stuff. And then I really hate it when it's like blonde or like some wild color or something. Because I feel like at least if it's black or brown or whatever, I could pretend like it's the girl hair. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, I kind of trick myself into thinking that's her hair and shit. So I can just not think about it as much. But if it's blue or red or blonde or some crazy shit, I can't even imagine like it's her hair. I can't even like pretend in my mind. Okay, yeah, that's her hair. So I can't. That's why I don't like it. I can't pretend with it. I don't like. I like natural women. I don't like women with all the different colors and all this different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now I get it. Women just like to play dress up and all that. So I understand why they do it. You know, they like dolls. They like to. That's why they played with their dolls when they was kids. They like to do the hair. Do the doll hair and all. They like just doing all that type of stuff. So they like playing dress up and all that. So I get that. That's just some girly shit. I'm saying I don't really like that about a woman. I'm saying I don't like that. I like the women that are natural, that they just get up. They ain't even do. They go to the stove. They ain't even gonna put on a whole bunch of extra shit. What I'm saying, they gonna pull their hair up into a little ponytail or something. Might put on some lip gloss at best. You know what I'm saying? And just go to the stove. They ain't into all that. Makeup and all. I hate all that. I hate makeup, weave, fake booties, all that. We into regular women, just a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With her natural stuff she got going on, her natural eyes, her natural hair, her natural everything, her natural butt. She ain't gonna get nothing injected in there or nothing. Her natural everything. A woman is beautiful. I think they done forgot how beautiful they. It's like they forgot. They done got so caught up in all this social media stuff and all this fake stuff. They done forgot that they fucking beautiful, just regular. They forgot. They done got tricked out of their spot. They got tricked into believing that they got to do all this fancy stuff and all that. When they don't. Men, we just love women anyways. You don't have to do nothing. A woman just walking in the room, her presence has just changed the whole vibe of the room. She ain't gotta have nothing on, ain't gotta have no makeup on, ain't gotta nothing. Just her walking in the room just changed the whole energy of the room. You see what I'm saying? That ain't because she did her hair or she did this, put on this fake hair, or she did this or did that. That's just because she a woman. That just that's just the energy that the woman puts out to the world. All that fake stuff and all that hair and all that stuff is really just either playing dress up or just trying to fit into this social construct. They want to fit in. They want to that look like that's the look now. Okay, I got to do the look that's going on. It's mainly that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. A lot of women be like, oh, you speaking on women's hair. They be mad when you talk about the weave. They get mad when you talk about that weave. Oh, you speaking on women's hair? How dare you speak on women's hair? You shouldn't be speaking on women's hair. But they'll straight call you a bum if you ain't got no haircut or something. If you ain't got your hair looking right, you can't just be scruffy either. You know what I'm saying? But I like scruffy. I like the woman that look. I ain't gonna say scruffy, but I like the woman that look natural. You know, I guess you can call it scruffy. Kind of natural looking. She ain't really care that much. She ain't, she ain't. I like when they don't care that much. Cause them the ones they confident in their beauty, no matter what level it's on. They confident in their level of beauty. You know, however they look, they like the way they look. I like that about a woman. You know what I'm saying? When she like the way she look. And I'm not talking about she like the way she look only when she fixed up and all that. I'm talking about she like the way she look when she not fixed up. You know what I'm saying? Or don't even care. Just don't care. Just living life. You know? Hair natural. That natural hair is a turn on. No. I don't know if other men like that, but I like that. When the women had a long hair, but it be their hair and shit. That's like one of the biggest turn ons to me. Is a black woman with long hair. That's her hair. That's an instant like Cupid. I'm seeing the Cupids. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I ain't leave shit. I did. I'm finna get off of here though. I got some other shit to do. Very fast. Um, I'm gonna try to check out the Spotify live thing you was talking about. Uh, Shoot me a email or something. I'll come on your show.